Up study guide number 8. This one is a doozy. It just looks more complicated than it really is. Takes up a full page, but it kind of just walks you through step by step. So we're looking at Diego's family car. It can hold 16 gallons of fuel. So that's kind of how much fuel that you begin with. Every day that they drive it, they use 8/10 of a gallon of fuel. So each is your keyword there, which tells you you're going to have a 0.8 multiplied by a variable, right? There's your each and multiplier. A warning light comes on when the remaining fuel is 2 gallons or less. Okay, so 2 gallons or less means that you are less than or equal to 2. So we're looking for those two things. We're looking for like a 0.0 multiplied by a variable type deal and staying under 2, starting at 16. And since you're using the gas, that's like a takeaway type thing. All right. So starting from a full tank, can Diego's family drive the car for 15 days? Well, if they drive it for 15 days and they use 8/10 every day, then multiplication will tell you how much gas they use. So 8 times 5, 40. Carry the 4. 8 and 4 make 12. Move your decimal over 1. If they drove it for 15 days, they're going to use 12 gallons. Right? And 12 gallons taken away from the starting amount of 16 leaves them with 4. And 4 is greater than or equal to 2, so light will not come on. Light not on. Right? So explain or show our reasoning. Here's our reasoning. Okay, 15 per day, 12, that's 12 gallons of gas used. 16 minus 4, 4 left over, so light doesn't come on. I think that kind of self-explanatory. Although this is a very short reasoning, I'm not getting super detailed. You might want to get a little more than that when you do your test. If they started with a full tank, can the family drive for 23 days? Well, 23 days is a different story. When you multiply that out, you're going to get 24, carry your 2, 16 and 2 is 18. Move your decimal over. That's more gas than your tank can hold. So you might say 18.4 gallons. They run out of gas. They run out of gas. Right? They don't have enough to hold that. So 23 days, yeah, the light's going to come on for sure. But they're also going to run out of gas. So the question was, without the light coming on? No, sorry. They can't do that. They run out of gas. Number 3, Diego says the expression 16 minus 8t, 0.8t, that kind of makes sense with what I was thinking earlier, 0.8 times x, they're going to use t, helps him understand the situation. In this situation, what does this expression represent, and what does the variable t stand for? Well, the 16 represents the starting amount of gas, and we're taking away because we're using gas, right? And it wants to know what the 0.8 in this situation, what does this expression represent? The 0.8t, that represents gas used. So what does the entire expression represent? Okay, this represents, well, let's think about it. Well, if I start with 16 and I take away the amount of gas that I've used, then the difference of this represents gas remaining in tank. That's what it represents. And the T in this case stands for what? Well, what do you do times 0.8? What did we do every time times 0.8? We multiplied by the number of days. So T equals days. I'm going to pause there. We'll do part 2 and finish up 4 and 5 on the next half video.